Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much. Let me unpack one thing. 2 Cents Boxing said something in the chat. I want to make sure that we see, all of us see what she said, even the ones that are not in the chat, because I have a comment about it. And I'm going to post it on the screen right now, D-Town. 2 Cents Boxing says Victor, talking about Victor Conti, came out and said he, talking about Crawford, was tested for the Spence fight. He said the claims against Bud were baseless and he is clean. That was from 2 Cents Boxing. Now, if you are a part of the Roll the Tape film crew, you recall months ago, I told you at the fight, while I was there live, there was a member, a staff member, a very, very important staff member who represents PBC. Do you remember that detail? And I asked that member, who I know, by the way, was there any VADA testing in this fight? Detail, if you recall, what was the response that I got when that staff member of PBC told me their answer about whether there was VADA testing in this fight between Crawford and Spence?
You mean what did you say after what he said, or what did he say?
No, what did he say after I asked him?
He said he don't know. He don't know if it was VADA testing for this fight.
And he's a very prominent staff member who is very close to the process of putting fights together. And I'm not referring to the promoter, so don't try to quote me and try to, put out false narratives. But the person I'm referring to is very credible. And the man told me to my face, I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, so that's one thing I want to challenge Victor Conti on. The second thing I want to challenge Victor Conti on, if there was VADA testing in this fight, how come on VADA.com, even right now, live and living color, as y'all can see here, I wish I can plug my phone in and I can put it on the screen, but what's going to happen is it's going to mess the visual up. I'm going to try to see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Where it says VADA? Can you see that detail?
Yeah, I see it.
You see where it says VADA? Okay, I'm going to scroll down. Can you help me identify this person?
Look like somebody with a big head. Is that Terence Crawford?
That's Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what I'm scrolling down there, y'all. Listen, I ain't gonna play with you. That's Terence Crawford. And him. This VADA.com. Make sure everybody can see. Hold on, let me scroll it down so y'all can see this ain't fake news. Let me make sure my mic is good. This is not fake news. Can you still see VADA?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. That's Terence Crawford. Can you read that detail? Can y'all see that? Some word?
It's real bright on my end.
All right, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Oh. Let me see something. Can you see it now?
No, it's still bright.
Still bright? Okay, I'm going. Okay. I think everybody live and watching the replay of this live know that I do my best to maintain integrity in everything I do. So I think that y'all will find me credible as I read this aloud, that you know I'm not making this up. October 22nd, 2020. Oh, let me put it back up there. October, and guess what? Out of all fairness, anybody that's watching live, y'all can follow along when I read this one sentence, okay? VADA.com. You can just Google, say VADA.com, Terence Crawford. It's gonna come right up, okay? October 22nd, 2020. This is what VADA said on their website. Congratulations to Terence Crawford for successfully completing VADA through November 14th, 2020. That's what it says. That's the updated version of VADA.com. That's the last time that we know of where VADA publicly acknowledged that Terence Crawford tested through their administration through November the 14th, 2020. Now, somebody can say, well, Manager Marty, you're just fishing because you don't know exactly when they update their database. You don't know exactly when they publicly recognize, their fighters when they administer testing. So they probably didn't update it yet, right? I'm waiting for you to say that because what I'm going to do now is debunk that myth. VADA.com. Let's see if we can see VADA again, D-Town. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Who is this a picture of? I'm scrolling down. Who is this a picture of, D-Town?
It looks like Devin Haney.
That's Devin Haney. That's him. That's David Haney right there. You see that?
Yep.
Now, let's read what VADA.com says about Devin Haney. For those of you who think I'm picking on Crawford, for those of you who say I'm hating, for those of you that say, well, VADA probably didn't even update their database and they didn't even update how they publicly recognize the fighters that they test. So you're just fishing, Manager Marty. Okay, let's see what VADA.com said about Devin Haney since they don't update their database. Here it goes. VADA, let me show y'all. VADA, and read along with me too. Go to VADA.com, Devin Haney. You can read these words too. VADA welcomes Devin Haney to our program as he prepares to face Regis Prograis December 9th, 2023 in San Francisco. You see, isn't that Devin Haney's next fight? Looks like VADA don't have a problem updating their database with the other people that they administer tests through. So what's the problem with Terence Crawford's database and information not being updated on their website through November the 14th, 2020? So what I'm saying is, D-Town, is that we don't have any evidence or record that Terence Crawford was tested through VADA after November of 2020 because they've never publicly acknowledged that. So I respect what Victor Conte's trying to do, but you can't do that with the roll the tape film crew. Okay? We got to keep it all the way 100.